Victor, I know we spoke the other day.
Yeah.
What are you seeing on the ground? I know you do a lot of business, so I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Well, I'm a lot more in the multifamily space, so I don't look at it from a residential purchasing side based on the article, but I do look at it from a housing space. And you guys know there's about $38 trillion of trapped equity in homes right now that if they were to take that equity and reinvest it just in like a 5% return on that money, just homeowners, that's about $1.9 billion worth of return. So I think about it through that perspective, but based on the article, I think there's a rush to quality. I think that's a problem. And I just made a video on this and I was talking about the issue that sellers that maybe their houses stay on the market for a long time, like you just mentioned, the quality needs to be raised because I think people are looking at buying a home based on affordability, not necessarily based on price. And you guys know the Fed's just lowered rates 0.25%. It's not going to affect a lot of people because the majority of the sellers that are selling on the market or willing to sell, their interest rates are, sub 4. So they don't have to sell. The ones who do have to sell have to consider those things because the buyer is now looking, should I rent and pay a little bit more for rent because I have all these amenities in a Class A property in the same neighborhood, same zip code, or do I buy an older property and have to do the renovations if the seller doesn't want to do them and the seller's not going to do them if their rates are low or if they've held the property for a long time and they're still betting on yesterday's pricing for today's product. So it's a little bit different. Because I'm not a realtor, my wife is, and she's very busy, but it's two gaps of people. People can afford in a lower price range, older who's looking to buy and move into San Diego, or from another place, and they're thinking they're going to get the price from what last. Or you have the higher up person, and they're willing to pay a premium, and they have no problem, and they have zero expectations. So it's very different because that's not a property problem. That's a pricing issue. And when they can afford more, they'll buy. When they can't afford it, they won't. So that's my thought. What do you guys think about that?
That's a great point, Victor.